The Women's European Cricket Championship is proudly brought to you by Dream 11, Paramatch, HCL Software, and La Junta de Andalucía.
Welcome back to everybody. I hope you enjoyed your little break there as we get ready for the final match of day one. It'll be umpire Steph and Joe. They're the men out there with Snehal, the third umpire. Here's the first delivery, and it's a good one from Naomi, who gets the ball in the right areas. And it draws Villing out, who swipes at it, and I think you're going to have to look at this. First of all, I'm pleased to say that both the Spanish ladies are fine, but I get the feeling there may have been a foot on the rope when this ball is stopped. Let's have a look at it just there. So I get the feeling that that's going to be giving us 4 runs. Yeah, 4 carreras this day. Nice looking shot. Fielder gets down, but can't make the stop. And it's going to be 4 runs. Just misjudges this. Still has the Spanish war paint on her face. Played. It's nicely played, and that's beautiful timing. As that one gets past Amy Brown Carrera, who's there on the boundary. And here's the women looking to get their first win. Not a bad delivery. It's going to be a long chase and not going to get there. Just a tad short, if anything, which allows the batter, the captain of the Netherlands, turns this into a full toss, and it's going to go in very much the same area as the ball before did. There's a long, hard chase there from Uswa Saeed. Well, Telengia looking to finish off. Yeah, but this is a good straight hit, and another opportunity. Opportunity to save the boundary. But a couple of not so good moments there for Amy Brown Carrera. First of all,
it's been a conscious effort to do that, I think. As this first ball's cut away again, it's going to get through the field again. That's a rare mistake from Andrea Davidson-Soler. That's lifted up, and that is a monster from Iris Villing. Maximo! That ball's getting up in the jungle. It's kind of against the spin. That looked like the more orthodox leg spinner from Saeed, but it's deposited out of the ground.
It's a cracking shot, isn't it?
Thompson over to her then. 2 to come in the 4th. And this is lifted up in the air, but nobody's catching this. Maximo! And that's 1 to Iris. And then Thompson with the right of reply brings up the 50 partnership for the Dutch.
Yeah, great partnership and a really nice shot.
As a bowler, you're not that unhappy with your delivery there. And if it's a good shot, then it's a good shot. And speaking of good shots, here's another one. That's over the fence as well. Maximo! As the Oranje break out of business in the 4th over. As a second Maximo for Thompson, 1 for Svilling in the over. And after 4, 56 without loss.
Yeah, well, that over does unfortunately go magical. It's not the first one.
5th overtime. And it's the youngster coming on in Davidson-Soler, but she's put out of the ground as well. Maximo! Well, this is some hitting now as this opening partnership has grown into a huge problem for the Spanish side.
Yeah, hitting the ball sweet, timing it well.
Going to finish the season again. That's the plan.
Yeah, well, liking that, of course. Yeah. This is going to be a real chase, but I think it's going to be 4 runs.
As this is just hit over the offside, and that'll probably run away for 4 as well. It does. So Thompson really heating up here. It wasn't a bad ball from Amy Brown Carrera, but Thompson, this has certainly kept my eyes open all day.
That's a great shot.
Yeah, brilliant shot. And there's not much of a gap either. Straight down the ground, but Svilling's in a mood. Now she runs at this, and she's going to put it down towards the boundary. And once again, slight misjudgment, I think. That's Basharat back there. She came in and kind of zigged when she needed to zag, and that's going to go all the way. Maximo! 6 carreras.
Yeah, I mean, Basharat, you think where she ends up there. Think back to my days, younger as a cricketer. That was probably the hardest thing for me. I think the Masters, this one's going to be 4 more, so they really are piling on the pressure.
Gets another full toss, and that one's going to be pogoed out of the ground as well. Maximo!
Yeah, it goes all the way, but I get the feeling this might be a 7-up, actually. They might have to check this. Sixers, well, no, they're not going back. They're not going to check it. They're saying it's all right. I thought that's too high.
Yeah, you know what?
But maybe it's dipping that much.
Chiangi, though, she they are dropping a lot because of the pastry bowls. Some Solaire to try and find this breakthrough. A little bit short, and that's going to be trouble with a capital T. Maximo! That one's into the jungle, and do not bowl short to Iris Villing. She'll make you pay, and she moves into the 60s.
Good shot. Again, a little bit short. It's one of those deliveries which I think against your average players, perhaps, you're going to get away with that. For example, if she's bowling these two, and
not a paid endorsement.
It is quite an amazing shot. All right, this one is high up in the air and it's going to be 6 runs. Well, that's an amazing shot, not shot, as that goes all the way. Manos arriba from the arbitro. That is the end of the night. Pretty good until that last ball, which was just a little bit short. And
I'll be running on everything. Oh, and she's going to get her 50, and she does it with a little bit of panache. That's a great shot. 50 for Thompson. Brings it up off 30 balls, and you can just see the emotion there between these two. They go the distance. They go the 10. They both get half centuries in the Netherlands in a very good position.
Hello cricket lovers, and welcome back to the Carlama Oval in sunny Spain. We are on the Costa del Sol here in Malaga, and it's the final innings on day one of the Euros of women's cricket. You get the feeling that the Netherlands are trying to do here what we saw England do earlier, which is try to restrict and keep them well below that 91 score and try and pick up all the points. Spain, though, if they know that the wind's not on, will try and get something from this game, but that means they have to get to that sort of 91 score. That one's a short one outside the off. It's a bit of a swing and a miss.
You not face as much if you don't face the first ball. That's
nice
a cracking shot, though, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. She's kind of different gravy in the Spanish side, Naomi Helman Bermejo. She's the equivalent, if you like, of like a DDC, I think, as to how important she is in the order. Daniel Dorkaya, of course, leading the men's side in the...
DeLang says... All right, goes for it, and another good shot. Using the feet, getting there, putting it away. I know what you're saying. You know what I think it is? She's young. She's young, and she's nervous.
She's the senior
so she doesn't want to face the first ball. So I get it.
Over number 3. And she's going to get a wicket straight away. Basharat had a tough time out there. Once again, trying to go across the line, but Schmidt bang on target, tilts back to the top of the middle stump. Immediate success. And Spain lose their first wicket, 10 for 1.
Full and straight, that's what we say. And especially when you got a batter like Basharat out there who wants to be trying to go right across the line.
You can also go back and look at all the old games. That's well bowled. Oh, this is an interesting one.
It's a cheeky request.
Well, I tell you, I had a feeling here she was too fast, and then the foot came up. Let's check it out. Oh, there's no way out there. She gets back, but then I think when the bails are taken off, firstly...
doesn't go past the line. Oh, this is going to be another one that we're really going to have to good look at. Does that foot, or any part of that foot, get past the line? It sort of gets stuck. He's like wants to slide it back,
yeah,
and it gets stuck on the line.
Another one of these kind of not completely conclusive ones.
See, she has time, but it just gets stuck there. It wouldn't go any further, and at that, when you look at it from this angle, you get the feeling he hasn't gone past the line, you know. Of course, we can't see the other side. We can't see the heel.
Yeah, you can't see the heel. For me, I think you've got to go like umpire's call. So they've got a suspicion there.
Good though, does it?
It looks more out than in. And in fact, the decision goes the Dutch way. And that's a great bit of keeping when it's all said and done from Rosalie Lawrence. And it was a tough, that confidence when she's playing with a lot of girls that are older than her.
This is going to be high, I think. I'd be very surprised. I think it's been called straight away on the field. That's too high. Once again.
This is a push and run. We're going to have a run out here.
Yeah, I mean, this has probably been one of the issues, isn't it? And once again, I don't think it's a bad shot. I think if you go straight away, I think the single's probably on. But no communication, and unfortunately, it's going to be Saeed who's going to have to go. She plays a nice shot.
I think if they'd gone, I think it would have been out anyway, if I'm honest. It was straight to the fielder. And, yeah. Well.
Thing is, I think Naomi does start to go, and that's what, so Saeed starts to look, they go. She then stops to look. And in the meantime, we see her going back. I want to have a look here. Does the gloves hit the stumps before? So let's have a look at this.
She does disturb the bail, but is there still one on? She disturbs it there. But then what about the other bail?
The other one then comes off. So,
but does it come off because she knocks it off, or does it come off? Otherwise, I don't know what we'll do.
Right.
Because look, I think that is the other bail already falling off.
Well, let's keep a look on this. One comes off. I don't think the other one was coming off until she touches them again. So
yeah, I probably think they'll end up giving this out.
Yeah, they give it out.
Yeah,
I think because you're right. One sort of stays on until
it was very hard to tell why it fell, not when it fell, why it fell. Did it fall because of the initial contact, or was it dislodged by the hands with the ball and the glove? Indoor facilities. This is in the air, and she's overcommitted here, and now she's going to get run out. So I thought for a second that DeLanga might go to the bowler, but she said, no, I'm going all myself. 10-pin bowling style, so 2 run-outs in 2 overs, basically, and it's 27 for 4. And you check it out in the replay here. Chilungia just overcommits. Again, Naomi wasn't keen on the run. You can see why. Yeah. And Chilungia well short.
Yeah, this time Naomi is not at fault at all. I mean, it's her call. The ball is going over the head of the non-striker, who is already halfway down the pit. Not a single there.
That was a case where she just overcommitted. That's a nice cut shot off a ball. It's pretty wide of it. It's going to go for 4. So again, steal those extra 2 or 3 metres legally. This is going to be pulled away, and it's away from Svilling, and it's another 4 for Naomi Hillman-Bomeko. He spotted it. Oh, it's gone. That's really well bowled, and unfortunately Amy isn't going to be able to score. It's a good delivery, full straight. Once again, we see about it trying to find that leg side, but it wasn't really an easy ball to do it. Spain lose the 5th wicket, 45 for 5.
Yeah, and Kuvuk gets this nice and straight. It's a good delivery. I get the feeling that's the slower one as well. I think that drifts in the air a bit, and she does get Amy playing this very early. Have a look at that. Plays very well with the straight bat, Amy, but on this occasion, deciding that she wanted to go across the line, misses out on it, and unfortunately, the ducks are lining up. We're having a bit of a duck party here. Hey, that's an idea. We want a duck in our tree. I think, Vinny. Okay, that gets played away. That's a nice looking shot. There's going to be 4 more. So a terrific knock, really, this from Naomi.
We'll get some results going their way as well. Well bowled. Yeah, knocks over Fowler. Again, it's that full, straight delivery. Fowler plays all around it, and a 6th wicket will fall with 1 ball remaining on the opening day of ECC-W 23. It's 56 for 6.
Yeah, great delivery there from Van Koeweek. And this is all, once again, that's the ball, isn't it? That's the wicket-taking delivery. It sort of draws.
Short answer, no. End of the game. And so, comfortable victory for Netherlands. They'll scoop the points in this game, match 4. And it was set up with a brilliant opening partnership from Annemine Thompson and Iris Svilling, and then followed up with a very solid bowling and fielding effort. You wouldn't expect anything less.